You are a mirror. Did you know that? Everyone you encounter is literally a mirror of yourself. So think about it. When you are around people, it could be anyone. You're around someone and you look at someone and you think something about them. It could be good or bad. You know, you may think something good about a person. Oh wow, that I like that person. They're really good at whatever it is they do. They're really smart, or they're really attractive, or whatever. Or you could think something bad. You could say, "Oh, that person, he's a dumbass. He doesn't know anything. He's lazy. He's stupid. He's ugly, or whatever the hell you want to say." But the truth is, every time you look at someone or you speak or maybe think about them a certain way, it really only shows a reflection of yourself, you know? Have you ever seen someone that speaks bad about others and then maybe you saw them doing the same shit they were criticizing others about? Or being a hypocrite. I mean, everyone's done it. I'm not saying that, you know, that I haven't done it. Everyone's done it. Now, I've said things about people or looked at someone and, thought something, said something, but then I had to look at myself and think that, wait a minute, do I have that same problem? So if I'm gonna call someone stupid, does that mean that I'm also stupid? Yeah, most likely it would mean that. So, you know, I'm working on it myself, but I gotta be aware of it. I'm not just gonna go around talking like shit about people or saying things about people, disrespectful shit, and then think to myself that, oh well, I'll never do anything like that. I'll never, you know, or that wouldn't happen to me. Well, think about it. I mean, I've seen it happen in other people. So I know now I'll be careful about what I speak on others about, or what I, you know, think about people. I'll be careful of that because I know that people are mirrors, and yeah, people are mirrors, and it's best for me to just, you know it's best for anyone to, just not say anything bad about a person, unless, if you have nothing good to say, don't say it at all. But yeah, it's a form of hypocrisy, if I'm going around saying things to someone or about someone and not realizing, wait a minute, do I have those tendencies? That's something for everyone to think about. And it's best that if I it's best if I feel or think something negative about someone, it's best to just keep it to myself, really. I don't have to go telling other people. I don't have to go, you know, broadcasting it. I could just keep things to myself. I can, yeah, I can keep things to myself, and, yeah, choose to, focus on me. And you realize that the most self-focused people are the most successful, you know? You could call it narcissism, but it's not that, because it's a healthy way to focus on yourself. You know, don't like being a narcissist is kind of like the wrong way of focusing on yourself. Thinking like don't don't be delusional, but it's best to yeah, stay positive and not talk badly about others, and especially to the person. Like, yeah, if I say something bad about someone or think something bad about someone, I can keep that to myself. I don't have to tell anyone or have to try to upset someone. It is what it is. But yeah, I've seen how it's even like a people's having kids. I've seen how someone made fun of another person, and I've seen that their kid ended up having that same issue that they made fun of the person they made fun of. But it's just wise to I would say keep things to yourself, and no one's perfect. Everyone's done it. Everyone has done it. Everyone has said something about another. But it's just to bring awareness to it, and to, refrain from it, to change, to be better. And yeah. Um that's pretty much my message for right now. Something simple. I'm sure you've heard other people say it, but I don't hear many people talk about these certain like nuanced things in a lot of videos. This is information that most people don't realize. Maybe you're at work and you hear someone at work just probably talking shit about someone else, and then you might, something to think about, observe it, or think that, okay, well, does that person have that same issue? Like, I don't know. And yeah, because me personally, like, I'm at the point where I really don't even give much of a fuck about a person to even talk bad about them or to gossip. I would just keep things to myself. And yeah, comment down below, where are you at? What do you think about what I spoke on? Can you relate? Is it something you notice or struggle with? Comment below, and don't forget, like and subscribe for more. Peace.